Today is day 93 of my 100 days of gratitude, and today I'm grateful for an amazing childhood. I was given so many opportunities as a kid that I know, especially as I grow older, that I am so lucky to have gotten. I played any sport that I wanted to, which ranged from hockey to baseball to soccer to curling to volleyball. I tried gymnastics, lasted a day, I hated it, but I got to do so much stuff. I was enrolled in art classes and put things into the local fair and got to try knitting and anything social. I went to so many dances, and growing up I had two parents who loved me as much as they loved each other, which I know isn't a terribly common thing anymore. I just had a really good childhood, and I'm really grateful for that. The week down in Florida was amazing, but my hip was really bothering me, and those with me knew, but I was scared. It's scary being in another country. It's scary. I have treatment on Tuesday. 2018 is just scaring the hell out of me, to be totally honest. And so I've spent a lot of time reflecting over the last couple days about this gratitude project and just how lucky I am and how grateful I am and what I have to be grateful for. And today being day 93, I was thinking about 1993, and at 9 years old, the things that I worried about. I mean, some things still ring true, I guess, but the majority of things, I'd do anything to worry about those things now, I guess. We grew up with a pool, so I got to be in the water all the time through the summer. That was another thing, swimming lessons, just about anything that I showed real interest in, I got to do. I grew up with incredible friends who stood beside me at my wedding, I just had one of those childhoods that I feel like you see in the movies. And I have the Oscars on behind me, and just watching some of the stories, I just think that so often that my life is really out of a movie. And after my first diagnosis, I kind of lost sight of who I was. I don't even know if I ever had sight of who I was, let alone losing it. But after a cancer diagnosis at 26, you kind of realize that you don't know who you are. I didn't know who I was at 25, let alone adding a cancer diagnosis and trying to figure out who I was at 27. So I went and saw a psychologist after my 4th surgery, I think. And I just kind of unloaded and shared all about my life. And she said, "You should write a book." And I thought, oh my God, when a psychologist tells you should write a book, maybe you've had a life. Maybe I've had a lifetime worth of issues in 26 years. But I'll just never forget that. And then now it's terminal, and now I'm 33, and, stats say I won't make it till Christmas. And again, stats have never proven true to me. The odds of me getting breast cancer at 26 with no family history were like 1 in, 5 billion trillion. And that happened. And then for it to come back was like 5%, and that happened. And, all these crazy things. So I try not to hold too much weight into stats, but it is hard to ignore. But I've been reflecting. This project was just meant for me to kind of lead up to March 11th, which is a day I struggle through, and I was hoping to celebrate, and it's just done so much more. It's just really helped me reframe my thinking, and it's helped me realize that I'm not going to get 80 or 70 or 60 or 40 years on this earth. But in my 33 years, I've had a hell of a good time. And my childhood was just such a good way to kick it off. Socially, I had access to so much stuff, and you know, I just look back on so many memories. And I mean, I had my struggles like every kid does, and you know, there were always things going on, and you know, these silly memories that stick out in our minds that, you know, I'll never forget when this happened or what have you. But for some reason, those just seem like 1% of my childhood, and between having two older brothers who, regardless of being 14 and 12 when I was 5, I never questioned their love for me or how much they were happy that I was their sister. And like I said, 2 parents who loved me. And then on top of that, going to school, I went to a good school. I had access to a great education, which led all the way through to 6 years of university and 3 degrees later. And it just was such a strong foundation for my life. And I think without that childhood, I don't know where I would be. Cancer or not, I don't know where I would be. I think it just totally set me on this track of, I'm going to say the word success, and that doesn't mean money or a good job or nice cars or, you know, the typical thing that we foolishly associate with success. But to me, it means amazing friends and women who are my heroes, who I consider near and dear to my heart, and a husband who I can't. I've done enough crying on this video. And, you know, parents who just support me, and I'm just grateful. I'm just oozing it. And I think back on like day 35, I was like, oh, 100 days. Like, not I can't wait, but like, okay, I think I'll be ready at 100 days. And now I'm thinking, oh my gosh, we're on day 93, and I don't know if I'm ready. And, you know, did I waste some days being grateful for hashtags when I should have been grateful for, I don't know, faith, or, you know, I haven't mentioned this, but I'm trying not to live with that kind of regret, and just trying to live out this last week, I can't believe that, with gratitude. That's all I can say. It really is about gratitude. And for everybody who has contacted me, people I'll never meet, or people who are very close to me who've decided to do your own 100 days of gratitude because of my project, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for being inspired. And those of you who have not considered it, I totally suggest it. It is an absolute game changer. And it has helped me reframe my thinking and my death more than anything else in my entire life. Talk to you tomorrow.